For centuries, typography has been used to communicate messages and ideas. Typography has evolved from handwritten manuscripts to digital fonts that serve as essential tools for designers, writers, and communicators. In this video, we'll explore how the art and science of typography influence our thoughts, feelings, and overall perception of the world around us. But before we do so, better your brain by hitting that subscribe button so we can continue to help you mine the golden mind. Different fonts have the ability to evoke different emotions and responses in people. In fact, different fonts can affect our reading speed, comprehension, and retention of information, as well as our overall perception of a message as well. In fact, according to a study, reading information in a difficult-to-read font could help it stick in mind. In a study on the impact of font style and reading comprehension and mood, participants were asked to look at a series of different fonts from Arial to Times New Roman. These participants were then asked to rate their mood, level of engagement, and thoughts on congruency of the font, whether it had made sense to the relation to the associated feeling it was in. They found that the participants who read the text in Arial font reported higher engagement levels and a better mood than those who read the text in Times New Roman. Further research suggests that Arial's simple and clean design contributed to its positive effects on mood engagement. In another study, Søren Heinemann, a graphic designer, public speaker, and author, explored the psychology of typography. Using a 1 to 10 scale, participants were asked how they felt about certain typefaces, how it made them feel, whether it was happiness to anger. The results showed that certain emotions were consistently associated with particular typefaces. For example, Comic Sans was associated with playfulness and happiness, while a font like Impact was more closely associated with aggression and anger. Sans serif and serif fonts, two key categories of fonts, are another great example of how the feelings of association differ when we have for different typography. Serif fonts mimic handwriting. Often they evoke feelings of nostalgia. On the other hand, a bold, heavy font like sans serif conveys a sense of modernism and professionalism. A font's color can also affect our emotional response, as countless studies have shown that color can influence the brain in many ways, a topic we discuss in another video. Our feelings can also be affected by the brightness of a color. Muted colors can be soothing and relaxing, while brighter colors can be energizing and exciting. Beyond our moods and emotions, did you know that typography can even influence our decision-making processes? In a study conducted by researchers, people were more likely to agree with a message if it was written in an easy-to-read font. A study by University of Michigan looked into how certain easy-to-read fonts were even great for helping people with disorders like dyslexia. And font effects are not limited to print media or digital screens. Physical environments are also affected by it. Take the signage in a hospital as an example. Typography used on wayfinding signs can have a significant impact on an individual's emotional state. Signs that are poorly designed or with hard-to-read fonts can cause confusion and anxiety when entering space, while well-designed signs with clear typography can evoke a sense of cleanliness, simplicity, and inspire a sense of reliability. Overall, typography is more than just a tool for conveying information. It can affect our mood, emotions, and decisions. The font effect demonstrates how simple aspects like typography in design, whether it be a presentation or a website, or even just a graphic in your social media, can influence the thoughts, feelings, and behaviors of your audience. As such, a simple decision of what font you choose to use in a company of yours or a project you do can make a subtle yet impactful impression on the viewer. By using the right font, we can communicate our message more effectively and create an emotional connection with our audience. If you liked learning about how design elements affect our behaviors, make sure to like and comment and subscribe to the channel so we can continue to feed you nuggets of knowledge on brain and behavior.